Being on the self-improvement journey or self-development journey for a couple of years, and nothing has ever really stuck. It's always been bits and pieces that I've never really been able to, I guess, combine together to work. I know for Whitney and I, it's raised some good talking points, and I think it sets and this being part of our honeymoon, really, I think developing these values really gives us a good foundation to say, okay, we agree on these are important to us, these are values that we want to make decisions through life from, and being able to work that together.
Oh, I would recommend it to someone else because I could just feel like how good it is, and that everybody should experience that. Everybody wants to feel that good and centered and aligned. I'm just kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting this much change so quickly.
The way David frames stepping out of your current paradigm and bringing together so many different aspects of life to be in harmony together, that just made it feel a little different than any other personal development pursuit. I felt so stuck that I couldn't get anywhere, and being a stubborn person anyway, that just sort of fueled itself. And I've known David for 6 years and I trust him implicitly, and it worked. And it's already started. And definitely go, especially if you're afraid. It has so much more value than you can even predict. At least for me, the more resistance means the more you should go.
You know, I got a lot more than I bargained for. After 30 years of work, I really didn't expect I would have some major revelations. I've worked with I AM for many years, decades with myself, but the way that it was presented and the experience that I had with it put me in a place where I found a significant piece in my life I had never recognized before. That was a severe disempowerment to my identity. And when I found that, the way that the I AM Project actually walks you through the relationship with that is so simple and yet so profound. So I just got a huge piece for myself that I didn't expect, and I got it. So worth the price of admission, yes.
I feel 90% better than I did the day that I got here, just in the fact that everything seems so much clearer to me. I have the tools now to go home with, to look at and figure out, what do I need to do, what do I need to hone in on to be able to feel how I want to feel every single day. 100% different tools, and the most effective tools for me. It is all stuff I've always known, yet for some reason have never ever applied it. It has been phenomenal. I think that the work that he is doing and the open conversation that he is having with people around, we just want to feel different, right? We just want to feel happy. We know we can do better. We don't always do it. The way that the conversations flow with him in exploring this area is where you get your answers, right? You realize that this is just all stuff that we already know. We just haven't figured out how to access it yet because we've never done that work. So I think that it is a fantastic.
This seems like the perfect guide, and him the perfect sort of tour guide to break into where I want to go. I think the biggest so far is realizing the simplicity of the tools I have myself, but David has been able to communicate that to me, that you have it there right inside your head. Take it outside of your head a little bit and look at it, and it's basically that simple as a premise. Complicated in application, but definitely helping myself seems much easier, simpler now than I thought it would be. Yes, so this program in particular is definitely speaks to me much more than, I don't want to say how many I've tried. So if you're open to doing it, it absolutely can work. Because it's, again, in principle, simple, and that's what we want. We want something that's applicable and I can take home and do myself. And I think everybody, if they're willing to take a look at it, it is for everybody, because it is everybody. So, yeah.
The simplicity has made it so much more, I just feel able. And that's super refreshing, and the pressure's not there. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Thank you. I could probably start bawling right now, but